My name is Benjamin McCall, and I'm getting baptized today because now I truly understand and know the love of Jesus and the love that He has for me, and because of that, I want to live my life in complete obedience to Him. I come from your stereotypical Christian family, mom and dad, great Christians, really close. We grew up going to church every Sunday, Bible study throughout the week, just all around good life, good home life was really good. And then in 2014, my family was hit by pretty substantial tragedy. My mother's mother, my grandmother, was diagnosed with cancer, and it was really sudden for us. No one expected it, and within 2 months of being diagnosed, she passed away. And that whole process, that whole situation, and the process of us going through that with the grief and everything, it was really tough for my family, and I set it on myself to be the foundation for them, to be that person that shoulder for them to cry on. Just that person that was always there for them when they needed to. However, I never really I forced myself into that position and didn't really give time for myself to grieve and for me to come to terms with my life and how I was living. And then about 8 months after that, my other grandmother, who had been battling cancer for a while, passed away. And having that happen in the short amount of time that it did really put a huge strain on my family. And I did not handle it well, where I turned my back on everything that I had believed in. I turned my back on the Christian community. I turned my back on faith. And I really started down a road that was bad. I began to abuse substances. Started out small, escalated even more than that. It was just, I felt like if no one cared about what happened, why should I care about what's happening now? But then in 2017, I had a close call with a substance that I was using, and during that, I had this, call it a vision, call it an epiphany, something, but God reached out to me, or Jesus reached out to me, and He said, "Benjamin, it's now. The time's now. Come home." I came here to ICC, and within the first Sunday, I knew I was where I belonged. And just the community here has really brought me back, and I've been able to get rid of that life that I lived and begin to live a life for Christ. Going from that life and having the knowledge and understanding and truly feeling and believing and knowing in my heart that He is there and that He is with me and that He cares and that He understands my sufferings and He understands my pain, and that even though I'm in this dark and lonely place, I'm not alone, and I never will be alone. And I don't have to go to other things. I don't have to look for that fix, that thing that is not good for me. I always have Jesus there, and Jesus is there for me, and His love will never fail me.